Okay. So, namaste guys. So we are back with another video and continuing the series of connecting the important static and core syllabus with the current affairs. So today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Gaurav Kasana. So he will help us in identifying the exact and correct connection with the static part whenever we require him in between. So starting the series, first of all, I would like to tell you the topic listing you will find in Telegram on our Telegram channel, and the link to join the Telegram channel is in the description. As well as if you want the PDF, then you can ask us to provide the PDF. We will provide it in the Telegram channel itself. So continuing with the today's newspaper, it is 22nd November 2021. So first news, we are seeing that Rajasthan cabinet has been expanded, that reshuffling in the cabinet. So what we have to study in this article, connecting the static part, is how the state government, the cabinet in the state government work, and what happens when a council of ministers resigns, and what happens if CM in itself is resigned or dead. So is it possible that if a CM, if a minister resigns, then whether the council of minister collapses, or if a CM is resigned, then council of minister collapses? So check it in your static part. And also the 91st amendment, you have to read the 91st amendment, which put a restriction on the number of ministers that can happen in a particular state or nation as well. That is 15%, 15%. The current 15% quota that is applied on the state governments, and also the 10% quota that is applied on the Delhi and Puducherry in this regard under Article 239 AA. So second news is about SKM seeks legal backing. So what you have to study is what the idea of MSP, how it is originated in India. Also the Swaminathan formula to decide the MSP, and currently we are following it or not, that you have to check it out. Also the how CACP recommends the MSP on certain crops, especially food crops, as well as the cash crops and fair and remunerative prices that are applied to the sugarcane production. And you have to study the role of Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, how the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs accept or whether it is on the discretion whether to accept the recommendation by the CACP or not. So third news was about cabinet to okay repeal on the laws, the farm laws. Recently we have seen that Prime Minister has ordered to repeal the farm laws. So what are the provisions, constitutional provision provided to repeal any law? So in this regard, you have to study the Article 245, sunset clause, and number of laws that has been repealed earlier in India, and how ordinances and or proper legislation can be used in repealing the law. So, and another news was on the first page was anti-CA protest gather fresh steam. So what you have to study in this regarding the constitutionality of the law. Also, you have to see the Article 14, how it violates Article 14, or some expert have says that Article 14 actually supports the Citizenship Amendment Act, because it puts some reasonable restriction or some reasonable classification that has been used to provide certain special provision for the special category people. And you have to study the citizenship, that is part 2 of the Indian Constitution, and especially the Article 11, which says that center law will be supreme in the terms of citizenship, because citizenship is, we know that it's a union subject. So you have to study that, and whether if a government can, state government can't comply with any law that has been passed by the center on the union list, then how center can use the Article 365 to topple the government and apply the president rule in that particular state. So coming on to the page number 2. Page number 2, there is a news on page number 2 regarding farmers to stay put till PM gives written assurance to scrap the laws. So what you have to study, that right to protest versus right to movement under Article 19. And you have to study which one is fundamental right and which one is legal and how it is done. So that's all on the page number 2. There was nothing on the page number 3. Page number 4 was important, as we can see the police commissioner system to be implemented in Bhopal. So you have to study what is commissioner system and how it is different from the ordinary system. and violation of rights of IAS, because in commissionerate system, certain powers that has been usually provided to the IAS officers are being transferred to the IPS officers. Its history and how British has evolved the commissionerate system 1856, and first it was introduced in Kolkata, Chennai in 1856, and later it was also introduced in the Mumbai in 1864, and how it was used by the British to control the Indian masses. So that's all on the page number page number 4. No, one important news was also the poachers killed tigers in Madhya Pradesh. So what you have to study that Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and the number of schedules, that is six schedules that are being mentioned in this article, and especially the tigress, which comes under schedule 1, and there is very harsh punishment if you kill an animal which is put under the first schedule. So another news was central team in Chennai to assess the damage. So what you have to study the retreating monsoon, especially the northeast and retreating monsoon, which caused the rainfall in the Tamil Nadu or some Andhra Pradesh region, and how it is associated with the winter rainfall in India. You have to study from the geography section. So on page number 5, we have seen that a social audit being extended to more government scheme in Rajasthan. So this is an important article. You can read this article, and especially you can connect it with the Panchayati Raj institution and how the social audit power has been provided to the Gram Sabha as well. And you can relate that article with that, but certain provisions and certain data are given in this article, so you can read that article also. So coming on to page number 6, it was editorial page, as we know. And the first important editorial was the shifting the pile. What it read that what is important to know, there are two types of indices of such survection. That is the urban part and the rural part, especially the urban part, which is released by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and the rural part, which is released by not by Rural Development Ministry but by Jal Shakti Ministry. And you have to study how it is important to achieve the cooperative federalism as well as competitive federalism regarding this article. So you can read the article, but you have to connect these things. So another important article was go back to committee in the farm laws lesson. So what this article is trying to show us is we have to study the parliamentary committees, standing committee and ad hoc committee, and their role in making the laws and scrutinizing the laws, and how the government has bypassed the scrutiny of the committees, and especially it is how it is related to our strengthening of our democratic values. So you can refer Lakshmikant, and it is given in a separate way. It is in a good way in a Lakshmikant. And third article was on the brink. So it was about the Russia and Ukraine, and you can study the Minsk Accord. That is all important from this article, and nothing more. So moving on to page number 7, there are two articles. That is reliable data, a good policy. So you can refer that article because it contains certain data and certain concepts which can be helpful in the examination point of view. And another article was the meat of the matter. That, as you must be knowing that certain livelihood, like meat seller or the selling of meat was recently banned in the Gujarat. So how it is affecting the right to livelihood, especially the provided in Article 19 of the Constitution under the fundamental right, part 3 and the fundamental right. You have to study that thing, and you can connect that article with Article 19 of the Indian Constitution, right to livelihood. So coming on to the page number 8. There was a news important, like some nation stalling maritime order. So Rajnath Singh, our honorable defense minister, has said that some nations are stalling maritime order. So this article was about the recently induced INS Vishakhapatnam, a missile destroyer, a still-guided missile destroyer that has been recently induced in the Indian Navy. So while addressing the Navy, what our defense minister has reaffirmed India's stand on the Indo-Pacific and the free and navigable Indo-Pacific. So you have to connect that freedom of navigation with this article. This article is worth reading. You can read that article also. And on page number 9, it is given an article is there, 5 MPs likely to move dissent notes to the data protection data bill panel report. So what you have to study the BN Sri Krishna committee regarding the data protection and also the localization of data. There is very important issue that was in news regarding the localization of data. You can refer that data also. And there is news Pratham gets Indira Gandhi Peace Prize. So not important for the UPS examination, but certain small examination can ask this thing, so you can refer it also. Another article was on about PM likely to join the Joe Biden's Democracy Summit. So what is important that recently a concept of D10 was promoted, like the world's 10 democracies that came together and form a new group called D10, and the expansion of G7, and how Russia and China were not invited, not in fact ignored in giving a strong message to the Chinese authoritarian regime. So you can relate that article with the international relation. And on page number 10, there's an important article on page number 10, which says center must extend free rice distribution. The Chief Minister of Odisha, Mr. Naveen Patnaik, has said center must extend free rice distribution. So what you have to study that PDS scheme, you have to study the PDS scheme, and recently the PM Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, which was to provide certain amount of free ration to the 80 crore people of India, and you have to study. You can study that thing, PM Garib Kalyan Yojana. It is also mentioned in the article itself. And another article was there about life expectancy, why it was lower for urban poor. So this is very important article. You can read that article because this contains certain data which can be useful in writing your mains answer. So on page number 11, so page number 11 is very important. If you're not reading the exact article or the complete article, but at least read the headlines daily to go through what is happening in the international affairs. But right now, when you see the Sudan PM reinstated a month after coup, you must be knowing that a military coup was organized in the Sudan, and recently the military has reinstated the prime minister. So you can you can refer the world map and see the location of Sudan, and whether it shares its boundary with the sea or not, whether it is a landlocked country or not. Like you can also refer the latest country, because South Sudan, because separated from Sudan itself. You can check that also. And protest break out in the Port city of China-Pakistan economic corridor. So what you can see is China's string of pearls policy, like the location of the Gwadar port and how CPEC is connecting the Xinjiang region of China to the Gwadar port of Pakistan, and how India is countering the string of pearls policy through making certain ports, acquiring certain ports in the Indian Ocean region, especially the Chabahar region, Chabahar port. So that you can study. And now another news of China downgraded diplomatic ties with Lithuania. Where it is given, yeah, China downgraded the diplomatic ties with the Lithuania over Taiwan. So Lithuania, as you know, it is a Baltic nation, and you have to study what is how many countries are there in Baltic nation. There are 3 countries. You can check their map location as well, and whether Lithuania was a part of Soviet Union, erstwhile Soviet Union, till 1991 when it gained its independence from the Soviet Union. So you can study that and also check its map location, whether it shares its boundary with Russia, current Russia or not. So that can be done. So that's all from the today's newspaper. Hope you like our analysis. Now we don't say that we are making you to we are not teaching you everything, but what we are doing is to make you learn how to study. So we are connecting the static current part with the static part and making you realize how UPSC makes the static part questions in the preliminary examination using the current affairs that was in news, and people don't connect these things, and wonder in the examination that from where UPSC had asked these questions, but everything is related to the newspaper or the current affair itself. So you can refer this, and for the detailed topic listing, you can follow our Telegram channel. The link is in description. So that's all from today. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaskar.